Hi YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Aion. Alright, so where we left off, our intrepid Technist here is level 6 now, and we did do that quest with the enigmatic old man where he ended up giving us the 3 axes, and now we have several other quests that we're still finishing. We need to kill a nice whitefoot Daru for the old witch. I think we're still going after those bluey sliffins a little bit. Or sylphins, whatever they are. Yep, we need one more whitefoot Daru after this. We've got the ring. Oh, there we go, we got the last one there. And, yeah, we still need 4 more gooey sylphins. According to the quest tracker over on the side there. So even though she just finished the one quest for the queen, I decided to just keep... I saw a sylphin and I'm like, I'm gonna go get it. And I'm definitely liking her guns. Her gun technology is pretty good. Okay, so now she's gonna turn this quest in.
Have you business with me?
Alright. We're still trying to find the missing daughter of the raiders, the leader of the raiders that I'm a member of. Alright, now she's saying... Okay, reverse the spell, but we need a spore pouch. So we need to go after some mushrooms to get a spore pouch. So that's the next part over here. So we need to find a sticky mushroom. So it's like, alright, let's see, sticky mushrooms, huh? Looking, I always look at the map, so it's like, okay, this is the general area where I can find the sticky mushrooms. And I'm like, oh, is that one? Yes, there's a sticky mushroom. Convenient. And we got the spore pouch. Alright, we only needed one, and oh, look at that, it turned us into one of these little ribbits. And we transformed back. Yay! Yep, we got the spore pouch for her. And she's like, wait a minute, how did you get that without changing into a ribbit? It's like, well, I did change, but I changed back. Alrighty. So she's wondering now about who we really are, and or who Sloanderu really is. Okay, so now we're going into a she's reading our palms basically, and this is a vision of our future, I think. So this is supposedly a future vision of my character and her armor that she's wearing, and we're out in the area where you fight against the Ilios and the Balar. The people with the white wings are Ilios. Everyone with the black wings are Asmodee. And then I don't see any Balar at the moment, but you can see here that she's got her full wings. And these are just the basic wings, actually. There's some very fancy wings you can get in this game. Some of the fanciest ones, of course, are going to be for cash, since this is a free-to-play game. Some of the fancier stuff you actually have to pay real money to get, because, I mean, obviously they need to make money somehow from the game. Alright, so we're here, and that was the end of our flight and our tour. And I think she is, yep.
Have you business with me?
She can only read part of the future. And, she kind of goes on about it. But it looks like the Deva's path is my character's future, which, I kind of knew that already. And we're still looking for Ray, which you notice that all of them are strange ribbits, except this one who's a cute ribbit. But you couldn't interact with a cute ribbit until you got to this point in the quest. Okay, so here is Ray now transformed back into a human. And now we get to talk to her. And you basically basically, if you read through this text, you'll see that she's a right little brat. Real, she's like, oh yes, I cured myself. You didn't do anything about it. And she'll have the witch turn me into a ribbit. And yeah, just a right little brat who just kind of disappears on you. But thankfully her dad knows she's a brat, so, we don't have too much to worry about. Yep, nothing more to do with the witch right now. We will see her one more time in our adventures here. Yep. Picking flowers again. Sorry, I meant to edit those out, but I guess I missed this particular one. So I would do all my editing first, and then I do my voiceover, and so usually I edit those up, but I think that one was a quick one. Normally I have to pick like 3 or 4 times in order to get all of the skill ups that I need, and that one only gave me 1, so. Alright, I need 2 more gooey sylphans, and then I can go back and turn in all the rest of the quests. So there's one over there. So the nice thing with this game, I like, so I target, whatever I'm going after, and then I just hit the right key for shooting, and so I kind of have my auto attack on number 1, and I just have to hit the number 1 on my keyboard in order to activate that. And then I have my 2 skills right now that I have learned, and I have one on the one that kind of does the most initial damage on number 2, and then kind of a follow-up attack on number 3. And so I just have to hit those on the keyboard in order to do my attacks and things. And even if I'm not within range when I hit those keys, as long as I have what I want targeted, I just hit the keys and she will run towards whatever it is I've targeted, and then attack once she's within range. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with with that. That's one thing in World of Warcraft. If you're not within range, you're not within range, and screw you. You basically have to move yourself within range first before you can hit an attack. Even though actually if you're not within range, it'll actually show as the icon changes so that you're within range. But I kind of like this better. There's a little bit more automation in this game, and so the mechanics are a little bit easier. I do wish they would change the gathering quests, though, or not the gathering quests, not the quests, but the gathering skill. With World of Warcraft, you used to have to do a very similar thing with gathering like she does, where you have to sit there picking at it, 3 or 4 times before you finish your skill up, or gather all the things that you can from that particular item. And in World of Warcraft, they've consolidated that into a single action. You just, like if you're mining and you're mining for ore, instead of having to come back and keep mining it 3 or 4 times in a row, you just do it once. And everything that you would have gotten before, you get all at once in just one big fell swoop. Okay, so now we're going back to Aldel Village, as you can see. We need to talk with Ulgorn, who is the leader of the Ulgorn Raiders, and tell him about the progress about his daughter. And I'd love to tell him that she's a little snot, but... Okay, so she gets a new gun. A nice little... Or, I guess, if she completes the next quest, she'll get this nice gun upgrade. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Oh, nope, never mind. I did get the gun upgrade. So, and here I'm kind of checking out some of my my mana stones. So these mana stones are, if you're familiar with World of Warcraft at all, it's kind of like adding a gem to your gear, except instead of using a gem, you're using what's called monostones, and you kind of socket them, very similar to a gem, and they add specific abilities to your, like it adds, increases your maximum health points or your mana points, or there's a number of things that it does for you. Okay, so we're now completing this quest. And now we have a delivery of leather that we need to do. And looking through, here I'm looking through some equipment items and seeing if there's any upgrades I can get. Since I haven't gotten all the upgrades I wanted yet for her gear. I mean, I know at this level it really doesn't make that much sense to spend money. I've got it. Actually the coins here, you'll notice it says Kina. So that's, instead of gold, it's called Kina, is the name of their money. But I still, if I ever refer to it as gold, that's a habit of mine from World of Warcraft. So here you can see here she got rid of her long skirt, and she's replaced them with those leggings. And now she's got a new top as well, and they're kind of matching, but it increases a bunch of her abilities. Alright, well I think that's enough for today. Thanks for joining me. Until next week, take care. Bye-bye.